Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm bringing you guys an NHL 20 franchise mode team build. Today we're going to see how good a team made out of QMJHL alumni can be in the NHL. So what I'm going to do in this series is going to be a three-part series for the Canadian Hockey League, the CHL. So we're going to go through the QMJHL, which is the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, the Ontario Hockey League, as well as the Western Hockey League, the WHL. We'll compare the three teams to see which team does the best. Again, these will be made out of all players that were in that league at some point earlier in their junior career. And for this video, we'll be substituting out the Detroit Red Wings just because they're the lowest rated team in the NHL and NHL 20 at the moment. We do need to substitute one team to bring in a created team. So I'm going to go through the roster, go through all the lines, and see just how good the team can do. As you guys can see, the team is 94 overall, so they're really good. They're stacked. All three teams of the CHL that I'm going to be building, they're all in the 90s. They're all very strong, so it's going to be cool to see just how many points the team can put up. Now here are the lines for the team. So the first line is absolutely stacked. We have Crosby with Kucherov and McKinnon. With the +1, McKinnon is a 93, Crosby 94, Kucherov a 93. Second line as well as really stacked. So we got real life teammates Patrice Bergeron along with Brad Marchand and Jonathan Marchessault. So they're 87, 92, and 92 overall for a second line. Third line, Couturier, Voracek. So again, real life teammates, 86, 88, and they have Huberdeau on the wing, who is 91 overall. The fourth line, we have three players that either are with Montreal right now or have been. So of course, Radulov, former Canadian, Philippe Danault and Jonathan Drouin. So I try to keep some chemistry of real life teammates in the team. They have a +1, making Drouin an 86, Danault an 84, Radulov an 87. I did move McKinnon to the wing just because he doesn't have great face-offs, while Danault, he does have 90 overall face-offs, Couturier 90 overall, Bergeron 94, and Crosby 91 overall. So they're all great on face-offs. Defense is very strong as well. So we got Thomas Chabot with Chris Letang, Marc-Edouard Vlasic, Keith Yandel, Samuel Girard, and David Savard. The first pairing actually has a +3. So Letang is a 91, Chabot an 89. Second pairing has a +1, making Yandel an 87, Vlasic an 86. So as for the logo in the top left corner, you guys can see, kept it simple. I just put in a Q for QMJH with their colors blue, white, and black. I did name them Gatineau QMJHL just because Gatineau Olympique, they're a team that won the most championships in the league. As for goaltenders, Marc-Andre Fleury and Corey Crawford. So I'm going to go briefly through a few of these guys that played for the Moncton Wildcats, my hometown team. Brad Marchand did play for the Moncton Wildcats, as well as Philippe Danault. He briefly played there. A few of our rivals, such as Halifax and St. John. Huberdeau played for the Sea Dogs, as well as Jonathan Drouin played for Halifax Moosehead. McKinnon played for a Moosehead, and Voracek played for a Moosehead. So a lot of these guys either played for Moncton or played for the rivals. Thomas Chabot, remember him with the St. John Sea Dogs. Keith Yandel and David Savard both played for Halifax Moosehead. So I don't remember all of the teams of these players by heart. Obviously, Sidney Crosby with Rimouski Oceanic, which is a bit ironic because I seen Rimouski Oceanic play last night. I seen Alexis Lafreniere, he had 2 points, giving him 101 points in 45 games. That's absolutely ridiculous. Of course, a projected #1 pick. So being in Moncton, I get to see the QMJHL quite a lot, go to a lot of games. The first power play unit is Kucherov, Crosby, Huberdeau, McKinnon, and Chabot. They all have a +1, absolutely nasty. Even the second power play unit, Marchand, Couturier, Marchessault, Letang, and Yandel. I could honestly put Bergeron there. They still have the +1. Bergeron's a few overalls higher, and he's playing with Marchand, so makes sense. Quickly go to the penalty kill. So we have Bergeron there with Philippe Danault at center to kill the penalties. So now one more thing I want to go over. I did have a few scratches because of course you can only put so many players in a team. There's a lot of good players that didn't make my team. Ehlers played for a Moosehead, so I've seen him quite a lot. Mike Hoffman and Nico Hischier played for Halifax as well. So, I mean, Halifax, I've seen that team a lot versus Moncton and St. John being division rivals. So those three guys, I just want to have them kind of like honorable mentions. They didn't make the team, but they're still a very good NHL players, of course. So before we start off the year, I'm going to go over the jerseys with you guys real quick. So we're not going to make any trades in the season. We're not going to have any waiver pickups as well. It's going to be 100% the QMJHL team. So this is a look at the away jerseys. I really honestly kept it very simple. I didn't spend too much time. I took the default jersey, put in the team colors. As for the home jersey, it's basically the opposite. You got the blue jersey. So I took the blue, white, and black, basically because they're the colors of the QMJHL logo. You see there Sidney Crosby, of course, being the captain. 100 offense, 91 defense, and 90 goaltending. The team is stacked. Gonna go quickly through captaincy, and then we'll get the season started. So as for captaincy, I gave the C to Sidney Crosby, obviously. One of the best players of all time. He deserves a C. Nathan MacKinnon and Patrice Bergeron have the A. Of course, very skilled players, some leaders. MacKinnon doesn't have number 29 on the team, which means there's probably somebody else that has it. Take a quick look. Marc-Andre Fleury, of course. So the game can have obviously two players at the same number. So they gave MacKinnon number 4. All right, let's get the season going. Let's see just how good this team is going to be. I expect a lot of big point totals from these guys. Very skilled players playing well. They have good chemistry together. As for the QMJHL today, like I mentioned, I saw Lafreniere played. Yesterday was my second time seeing him play, and he's just incredible. I mean, his hockey IQ, his speed, his skill. He sees the game a step ahead. Very accurate passes, good shot. He was just a treat to see. There was actually 3 out of the top 3 players in the queue were playing. So Rimouski has Cédric Paré and Alexis Lafreniere. Moncton Wildcats have Alexander Hovanov, Russian that played in the World Juniors. So the queue has some very, very good talent coming up, either already drafted or being drafted this year. Very competitive league. It's very fun to go see games. As the team is 9-4-1 at the moment, let's sum up to the end of the year, see how the team did. All right, guys, so the year is done, and look at that, 120 points. The team put up 57 wins. Nathan MacKinnon went off 107 points. Unreal year for MacKinnon. Let's see the rest of the guys. So MacKinnon, 44 goals, 107 points. Crosby over 100, 105. Kucherov, 104. So the first line, they all had over 39 goals. Almost all of them 40 goals. And they all had over 100 points. Marchand there 73, so about 31 points between third and fourth in team scoring. Then Huberdeau 69, Bergeron 65, Marchessault 55, Letang being the top scoring defenseman. They got Drouin, Chabot. Going down the list of the points for the team. Now, as for goaltenders, going to take a look just how good Fleury did. 45, 16, and 5 with a shutout. Some very good numbers, as well as Corey Crawford. Corey Crawford, I met him. He played for the Moncton Wildcats, my hometown team. 12, 4, and 1 with a shutout. So both of our goaltenders played very, very good. Let's compare the stats to the rest of the NHL here. So as for goaltenders, Frederik Andersen, 50 wins for the Maple Leafs. An incredible year for him. Marc-Andre Fleury, they're second in wins. So you got Ras, Binnington, Grubauer with a great year for Colorado, Bishop, Mrazek, Vasilevsky, and Riddick. I'm going to take a look here at defensemen next for scoring. 70 points for Victor Hedman, 61 assists, 59 assists for Doughty. Hedman was a plus 28. You got Letang. That's Pittsburgh's Letang, not ours. Klingberg, Riley, Shea Weber. Very good year for him. Riley and Klingberg were plus 36. So very good plus minus. Carlson only 55. Typically does have more than that. Both Carlsons have 55. Let's take a look here at all skaters. So who had the most points? Jack Eichel, 116 points. He absolutely had a career year, 47 goals. MacKinnon, 44, 107. Crosby, Kucherov. And then Tampa's Kucherov. So our first line was second, third, and fourth in scoring. We got Boston's Bergeron with Pasta. 36 goals for Pasternak there. Sankos with 39. Draisaitl, Marchand. McDavid with 90. Pettersson 88. Ovechkin 54 goals for Ovi. We're going to take a look at the goal scoring leaders. So it was Ovechkin. There you go. Jeff Skinner had 50 goals. So him and Eichel really had a great year for the Buffalo Sabres. I'm going to take a quick look at rookie skaters, and we'll take a look at the full standings of the league. Sam Steele, 55 points, leading rookie scores. We got Kako, Kubalik, Nylander, Quinn Hughes, and Jack Hughes Glass. Alexander Romanov, I actually traded him in the game. So there you go, 35 points with the Habs. Makar, 35. As for rookie goaltenders, got Mackenzie Blackwood, Legacy, Samsonov, and Thatcher Demko. So as for the entire NHL, I'm going to take a look who won the President's Trophy. It's probably us. There you go, 120 points, 5 ahead of the Maple Leafs. It's got the Bruins, the Hurricanes, the Stars. Going down the list here of all the teams that made the playoffs. Tampa Bay only had 92 points. That's a bit surprising. Arizona makes the playoff as well as the Sharks. And finishing last in the league, Columbus Blue Jackets. All right, so we're playing the Tampa Bay Lightning as our first round matchup. Let's sim up the entire series and see if our team can get the Stanley Cup. The QMJHL Alumni, here we go, versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. Game number 1, 6-4 win. OT loss in game number 2. Can we rally back in game number 3? No, another loss. 2 losses there. 3 losses in a row. We're actually facing elimination here in game number 5. We win. Win game number 6, game 7. We win 4-3. So we're down 3-1. We come back against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Playing against the Boston Bruins in round number 2. A couple of wins to start off the series. That's great. Let's see. 7-3 win. 2-1 loss. We do not sweep them, but we beat them in 5. Playing the Carolina Hurricanes next. Like I mentioned, this team is absolutely stacked. There's really no weak spot at all on the team. We win game number 1 as well as game number 2. OT win. We sweep the Hurricanes. So the team QMJHL heading to the finals. We win 7-0 the first game against the Blues. Actually, accidentally simmed the first 2 games pretty quickly there. A 1-0 loss game number 3 as well as game number 4. Then a 7-6 OT win in game number 4. Wow. So we score 7 goals twice in the series, but we lose 1-0 twice. That's kind of funny right there. So game number 5 here against the Blues. 3-2 win. Looking to win the Stanley Cup here in game number 6. And we would do 6-1. Team QMJHL wins the Stanley Cup. Of course, the highest rated team. They were unreal. Gonna simulate to the draft, and let's take a look at the individual awards. So taking a look at the draft lottery quickly. Of course, Detroit's not in the game because I simmed out our team for them. But the Kings win the draft lottery. You go from 6-1. The Blackhawks. The Kings win the draft lottery. They go from 3-1. The Blackhawks 6-2. So the Blackhawks getting probably Quinton Byfield after Lafreniere. Columbus from 1-3. Ottawa 2-4. All right, looking at the individual awards, guys, of course, we won the Stanley Cup as well as the President's Trophy. They beat, of course, the Blues in the Stanley Cup Finals. As for individual awards, Art Ross as well as the Heart goes to Jack Eichel, well deserved. Norris goes to Hedman. The Lady Bing goes to Art Kucherov. The Calder, Sam Steele. Conn Smythe, Brad Marchand. Out of all the players on the team, we got Crosby, Kucherov, McKinnon. Brad Marchand was the most valuable player on the team. Vezina, Frederick Anderson, well-deserved with 50 wins. The Jennings goes to Mrazek. Bill Masterton, Shea Weber. As for Jack Adams, the Avalanche coach. Selke goes to Bergeron, but not our Bergeron. Boston's Bergeron. There are some duplicates in the game. 10 Lindsay goes to Eichel, and then Maurice Rocket Richard once again. Alexander Ovechkin. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. I would appreciate, guys, if you left a thumbs up below if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new so you don't miss out on any future content. Make sure to hit that notification bell as well. I'll be doing Team OHL with none other than Connor McDavid, as well as Team WHL. So some very strong teams coming up as well. Thank you for watching, guys, and as always, have a great day.